Hi everyone, it's Kasia from Tarot Map. This video is just a quick update. I haven't been on for a while. Why? Well, I've been doing this project 40 about the father, a lot of work with the masculine. When you work with the masculine, at least in my experience, you know, a lot of structural stuff starts shaking up, right? So a lot of things is coming up. Where do I want to live? We sold our place, our flat. What are we going to do? A lot of very subtle things that I've kind of didn't even realize that, you know, I still have started coming up to the surface. There's a lot of release, a lot of kind of looking at myself from a different perspective, a bit of disbelief with a little bit of wonder, a little bit of well done, a little bit of what the fuck, you know. So it comes with the territory, but I thought I'm just going to share that this work kind of is quite intense in my experience. I also have received 4 new decks, or I purchased some, I received some for the reviews. The Wild Unknown Alchemy deck is actually brilliant, but I love these decks. The offerings by Kim Krans, it's really great, you know, the how it's presented, how it's made. I love the artwork. This is quite deep decks, so not for your usual, you know, how is my day going. I mean, you can, but they quite deep, so they good for processes, they good for cycles, and they good for like figuring out where you're at in life on more like mythical archetypal level. And this deck is awesome because it comes in hexagonal shape, you know, so it's a box in the box, but yeah, it comes in the hexagonal shape, and it's not easy to shuffle, trust me, but it's beautiful, and I just don't give a fuck anymore. If you can't shuffle this, just don't get it, right? But I can shuffle it, it's fine. I can cope. It's not easy though, it's not easy. I also find round decks are not easy to shuffle, but I still love it. So this one, at some point maybe I'm going to do a review of it, but I'm not sure actually. There's probably a lot of reviews, and I'm just going to be working with it and checking it out. I've done a couple of readings for myself with my friends, and that's a cool deck. And then I got this one as well, the Book of Doors. It's a divination deck, and it's an alchemical oracle from ancient Egypt, so it has Egyptian theme going on. It's a crazy kind of like 80s box. I don't know why I said 80s, but it feels kind of vintage. And it's got like the divination dice, and it's got these cards, and the cards are quite small. I think they're even smaller than tarot size, and they just have this families and gods and goddesses from Egyptian pantheon. The book is quite interesting. I actually got this deck because of Naha from 22 Teachings, and she's preparing like a trip to Egypt, and as preparation they're organizing this course on Egyptian pantheon and things, and this oracle was recommended, so I just saw it. I thought, oh, I've never heard about it. I took a look, and it's 65 full color cards, 256 page book with 70 black and white illustrations and 8-sided die, and of course I saw the nude image on it, and I was sold. So yeah, this is another one. I haven't actually dug into it, to be honest. Recent 2 or 3 weeks I don't really feel like I am pulling daily cards, and I work with cards obviously, but I'm not as you know, drawn to working with cards, so I'm kind of having a bit of a hiatus, a bit of break. And then today I received this amazing gift. So this is from Line. Her name is Line in the Moon on Instagram, and she just sent me this gorgeous, look how gold, it's so cool. This gorgeous image. I'm going to like put it into a frame. It's called Madonna of the Vision. I love it, Lena. If you watch it, thank you so much. It's awesome. And then Lena has sent her a new oracle deck, Light in the Darkness. I'm actually, well, give me one sec, because the other oracle from Lena was called Mystic Healing Oracle, and I do have a review of this deck, and you guys can take a look. And these cards were bigger, much bigger than the new ones, so I really like, it's cool artwork and I really like it. Actually, to be honest, you know, I have so many decks. I haven't used it or shown this one that much, and I'm going to change this because I love the images and the colors. And this was actually created while we were doing Walking with Mary and all this beautiful Marian devotion. And so this was Healing, Mystic Healing Oracle by Lena in the Moon. And now she has created another oracle. It's called Light in the Darkness. And it's much smaller, like it's so cute, but it's Light in the Darkness. So it's on linen paper, which I love. And much kind of more contrasted, much more, I actually prefer how this one is printed. And this is the image. So I'm going to do a review of this one as well. It's not that many cards in this one. I'm not sure how many yet. I will check. I just received it today. The bags are awesome. Oh, and there is numbers actually on the bags. That's a cute idea. Numbers are on the bags. That's cool. I never noticed. And then this is kind of like a collage deck. And you can just take a look at a couple of images. I think it looks pretty cool. So I'm going to do a proper review of this one when I get a minute. And Lena always makes like a cute handmade bag. So this is the Light in the Darkness and this is Mystic Healing Oracle. So thank you so much for the Madonna of Vision. I definitely need a vision now. Yeah. And then there is one more. I don't know if you remember Jane. She used to be in our tarot community, but she kind of disappeared. And she was Empathic Goddess also at some point. So she has created Carte Postale or Postal Tarot. And she asked me if I can, review this one. I haven't opened it yet because it's arrived packaged so beautifully. So I'm going to do a proper unboxing. But I just wanted to share that this is yet another deck that I want to share with you. And actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to change the camera and show you all the cards of the Light in the Darkness by Lena, because I'm curious and I want to check it out. So let me just change the camera view. So let's go. Light in the Darkness by Lena in the Moon. And you can see the linen paper and, oh, it's 33 cards, so we know how many. So let's go. And this is now not, okay, it goes from the back. Oh, 44. Okay, I think doesn't matter. I will share later, but for now, let's just focus on the cards. So the bags, like beautiful comet, and then we have the cards. So definitely for like divine feminine work, again, Light in the Darkness Oracle. There is a PDF booklet that Lena sent me as well. Heroine. Oh, that's an interesting, right? Like when you have heroine as a drug, but also heroine as awakening to your own inner heroine. Oh, that's pretty cool. Never kind of thought about it. So it's also a little bit vintagey, but not really, like a mixed collage, bit of color, bit of black and white images. No keywords, as you can see, so it's all up to you to resonate with the images and connect to them. It's a beautiful image. It reminds me of this like hostia in the Catholic Church, like, you know, like the holy. It's actually really beautiful. And I love this paper. Linen paper fits good. It's kind of cute that they're so small too, because they're really small. As I said, like this is bigger than tarot, but they like poker size. Oh, octopus. Recently I'm really like in love with octopus. What is it doing? Oh, it's like a tattoo or... Wow. I like it. I think for some reason maybe I even like it more than the other. I think it's much better printed, maybe. I mean, it's different. This one was... Oh, this one is actually beautiful. Maybe not. It's maybe not better. I love that this one has more cards. But there is some sharpness to this linen paper that the other one doesn't have. It's like horrors. And I actually quite like that it has no keywords. I know a lot of people think, oh no, no keywords. But I want to challenge you. Make up your own keywords as you go on the day of pulling, because sometimes you might be drawn to her heart, sometimes you might be drawn to the wings, sometimes you might be drawn to like a road or a snake or whatever that reminds you of. Sometimes you might be drawn to the baby, to her face, you know, depending on the day. You make up your own keyword. It's a bit like open reading with tarot. You don't get stuck on stuck meanings. No. That's a nice breakup card. That's a cool image. I love it. And Sekhmet looks awesome too. Very cool. Wow. I really like it. So let's just see. And then you have these numbers in the back and the description in the PDF. Let's see. 5. 1. Okay, it kind of goes from the child, or like young through man. What is it? It's a strange image. I thought in the beginning it was maybe Hecate, but because it's this triple-headed dog, we will check. But there's like blood dripping. And then there is this Horus. And are her eyes? Like she's like no eyes. She feels like she's got holes in the eyes. So in some way we have this young child quite bravely looking into future, into the life, and then we have this bloody encounter with masculine, and then we have that blind feminine that uses Horus' eye, like another masculine, to look at the world. Is this like the disgrace or fall of the feminine? Well, that's just what came to mind, but you know, I'm pretty dramatic right now, so I hope, like, how would you read it? I'm curious, let me know. Anyway, thank you, Lina. This is a really interesting deck. I'm going maybe to pick one card from the Moo. See, there is some transformation going on in this one as well, with the butterflies and this tortoise. So, yeah. Is this about you, child? Is it about you, feminine? Blinded? Drained? Well, all the best, guys. As you can see, I don't have much energy, so I do ask the Madonna of Vision for anybody who feels like me and doesn't know what's next, to actually connect to her and ask for a vision and listen. Thank you for watching. Bye.